All right, here we go. Episode 5. I have no idea. Well, I have some idea. You guys, man, said the face stealer gets messed up. I don't even know what to say about that. I guess we're gonna see here in a minute. But oh boy, yeah. I know. There seems to be a lot of people that have said 5 is one of the better ones, along with 6. So I guess there is some semblance of hope. Maybe it's not. What's my ranking so far? Hmm. Let's see. 1 is probably the best. I'm trying to remember what even happened in some of these. It feels like it's been forever since I watched it already. Let's see here. It's not hope. See here. I think 3, I think so far is the worst. 4 is right behind it, I think. I really did not like 4. I don't like what they did with Boomy. 3 is just a mess all over the place with the multiple different storylines they decided to mash into one episode. Ooh, had a little bit of an internet blip there. That was weird. 3 with the Jet storyline being smashed together with the Mechanist storyline, and how that none of that made sense at all. That really bothered me. Didn't like that very much at all. So I think 1 is probably the best. I know people have said that to me and told me that they thought 1 was the best, and I think so far that's probably accurate. Not because it's good, right? Not because it's like, oh man, it's so dang good. Because it's just there's the I guess the least wrong with it. I don't even know if that's true, because there's a lot wrong with it. I guess there's less actual initial story, so it's like there's more made up stuff in it. Does that make sense? So that means there's less that they've ruined, because half of it's made up stuff that wasn't in the original, or that wasn't in the cartoon, right? Does that make sense? So I think that's probably my list. From worst to best, we got 3, 4, 2, 1. What about you? You've watched up till now. What's your rankings, my man? Because I don't know. It's hard. I don't like ranking. I actually hate ranking. Okay. I don't know. It's like asking to give give the series how many oppas out of 10, right? And unfortunately, it's maybe 3 oppas out of 10, just due to they got the costume right. I mean, the characters look right, right? I think I'm with you with that ranking up to this. So now, a lot of people said 5 and 6 are better. I've had some people say 6 is actually decent. So I guess we're getting close to there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, just because I don't want to take this forever, or I don't want this to be forever. The actual watching the last episode went actually pretty fast, considering. So 1 is the best, then 2. I really think 3 and 4 are interchangeable. I think 5 might be the worst. Oh shit. Okay. So the people that said 5 is better or huffing copium. Is that where we're at? Oof. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. All right. Well, it sounds like everybody's pretty in agreement that the face stealer's been ruined. So I don't know. I mean, if the face stealer's ruined, I don't know how you like this episode. So I'm gonna eat the rest of my cookie. I'm going to drink some of my watermelon juice, and we're gonna get going. Let's see what we got. All right, here it comes. Man, my hands are sore from driving range. Ugh. All right, here we go. Maybe I don't know if I should wait for people to filter in or not. It is mid-afternoon, so could just be me and you, Nate. We'll see. Oh, I probably should put less on the screen this time too, just because this is the first. This is the first. They actually they said that there was too much copyright stuff in it, so they couldn't monetize it. So it's the first one out of the group that they've done that with. So I think I just left stuff on a little bit too long. So we will rectify that this time. We'll try and keep it off the screen a little bit more. See if that they find that more forgiving. I'm going to put the link up to the Discord one more time. And here we go. And away we go. Terrible, not scary. I hate Koh in this fucking art show. Oh man. All right, here we go. What the heck? Oh, okay. So now she's. Hey, Nate, where's Appa? Okay. Why is Katara doing all the fighting and Aang isn't? Why didn't she make spikes out of those? Why did she throw water on them and freeze them? Why did she just do exactly what freaking earthbenders do with earth and not do something more, I don't know, fun? She says she learned that from Boomy, but she wasn't there when Boomy did. Why would she learn anything from Boomy anyways? You have a scroll full of stuff. Appa is just the show's hoodworm. Appa's. Where's Aang's glider? Well, at least one thing's accurate. Fucking Appa saves the day again. What is this? Bullshit. So she has learned everything from that scroll of waterbending. Oh my god. Alright, whatever, bro. Let's keep going. Yeah, you know what sucks? You haven't helped Aang learn to waterbend at all. And now he won't even airbend. Like what? Is this the freaking swamp benders? Is this the swamp, like the swamp? Swamp? Is that what this is supposed to be? They just great. Yeah, it's fine. It's orangey. Great. All right. Are they not gonna go to the town? Oh my God! Can we get? Can we? Cause you're not doing like what? Can you get over yourself, please? Like, what? How many times are we gonna do this? It's all my fault because I wasn't here thing, and him not learn like anything. He's not doing anything. Hey, at least Momo's back. Maybe you should go console Aang. It- Where's the town at, by the way? Dude, that wasn't even a mistake. He. Oh, is there actually a town involved? Thank God. Why did she like? Is she like just totally like? like Why was that woman pouring water into water? Or was that a shit pot? Maybe it was. I don't know. Uh, Monster of War. Yes, that's why they burned a path through the forest. To make the terrain easier to travel. But so not the swamp. So why did they land if it wasn't the swamp? That's where I'm confused. They just heard the forest being mad. How would you? What? How does he know that? What do you? What? He just says you're right. Why would he? How? Why would he know? How would he know? I it's so annoying. Yeah, they're beyond this world, but I can get them. Why? How can you get them? I don't know. I just can. Hey, it's mutton chops. I don't know the world. Oh God. Good job, Zuko. Finally, you said something worth a damn. What the fuck? What is this? Why is not Azula here? What are we doing? This is so unnecessary. This is so stupid too. Like Azula didn't need to kiss Ozai's ass. She was just his favorite because she was ruthless and fucking powerful. Just like him. Why would he care what you think? Oh my god, I hate this. He just gives them to. This is so incredibly lazy and bullshit. Why is he? Why is he backing up Zuko? Why? Why is? Oh god, I hate this. Why are we doing this pitting Azula against Zuko shit? Why do we? Why does the fight? Why is she crying? What? He's got his staff again. Where did that come from? Does he have it up his asshole? Oh god. Why is Aang so depressing? My camera's dying. What did they go into Narnia? Why don't you go back to the village where you could freaking? Yeah. How do you know? I'm sick of people just knowing shit because the story needs them to know shit. It just hasn't been like it doesn't have any of the charm or the humor or anything like it's just I don't know. It's like a shell of what it should be. What's up, man? How are you, Action Man Gaming? Hey, it's Spirit A. She could, why could she see him? Oh my god. Why are they all force ghosts? I don't know. What is happening? That's a great question. What is happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, I think it's probably better than Picard. That's not a high bar. Not 100% sure though, to be honest. At least like Picard had some of like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. It's very depressing how bad this show is. It's just like a husk of what it should be. It's just soulless. It's not funny. We couldn't keep him in blue. We had to change it into, we couldn't let Aang go on a journey by himself. We had to include, Sokka and Katara. Katara and Sokka couldn't be doing stuff in the city like they should be. They have to go with him on his spiritual journey because I don't know. Golf was good, man. Thanks. Man, just trying to get through this now at this point. It's starting to get painful. Why did he slide? That was the most awkward slide ever. What in the fuck is this? Did that? Are you serious? Did you hear that, SB? I gotta play that. Like, are you like it's now? That's like a. Is it just me or is that like a slap in the face? I feel like that's a giant slap in the face of anybody that wanted to see any of that. I can't believe I gotta play it back. I was he the one who told us about how they stopped the volcano? This is just a complete disrespectful piece of shit now. Holy crap, man. Like how I can't believe I oh my god. Now I'm getting mad. Who cares? Stop whining. Why would he die? The fuck? The fuck was that? We are doing absolutely nothing. So we have people in a bar telling us about all the cool adventures they're going on, but we can't see that. Instead, we get to watch them walking around in a forest that's purple, talking about crap. They're probably this. They're probably that. Yeah, exactly. Get them the fuck out. Kill them all. Kill them. Can we kill? Can we? Why didn't he talk to? Is this the monkey guy? What? Oh my god. If you're the spirit of knowledge itself, why don't you aren't you in the library with all the knowledge? You damn giant spirit bird. I don't understand why is this character here? It serves no purpose here. Just have the freaking monkey guy that tells them they need to go find Koh. That's it. There's no reason to have this character here other than it's a freaking highly visible, cool character from season 2. It's just getting disrespectful now. Like, wait, now, oh god, now, why? If they're in the spirit world, why couldn't they see it too? I don't understand. Now you're making up things. This is so dumb. This is so. Why are they there if they can't understand everything? What's the point of them being there? Oh, fuck off. Then why are they there? Oh my god. I don't. Why are they there? If they're not supposed to be there, why are they there? They shouldn't be there. You're absolutely correct. They should be back at the city dealing with the city stuff. That's what they should be doing. What's up, Brian? Oh, I can send you a link if you want, Brian, if you're bored. I'm just busy losing my mind. Looks like it's just me watching with SB anyways right now. I know Nathan's driving. I don't get this at all. I don't understand this at all. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I'm getting. So now we're gonna do this thing where the spirit creatures say one thing to Aang, and then because Katara and Sokka are too stupid or aren't spiritually freaking whatever, he has to then repeat the same. Like we're doing the same things twice because I don't know, funny. I don't understand. I'll send you a link in case you want to hop in, Brian. It's your call though. This is so dumb. I don't understand what they were thinking with this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, I know, man. I see why this one upsets you, Nathan. This is terrible. What do you think can happen to them? They're in the fucking spirit world, you dumb. What are we now? We're back to Azula. Why are we back to Azula? Yeah, right. I don't like. Oh god. Like I wasn't like I was in a sort of at a place where I was like not overly mad at this series, but just was like perturbed because they chose to like not do Avatar. They just decided to do their own thing. It's like, well, I still have the cartoon. I can go back and watch the cartoon and it's fine. But now like this is getting like them going over everything they should have. I know you were mad, but I think this one's probably even fueling the fire more because them now what? So I'm right here with Nathan. I'm very confused. So what are they going to do? So are they planning on not getting a season 2? Because They're taking all this stuff from season 2. The bird, I forget his freaking name, but he's the he's supposed to be it. So now he's just going to be a reoccurring character. He's going to be in the spirit temple as well. The bird's in season 2, Brian. I sent you a link if you wanted to pop on too. I no obligation. I just wasn't sure if you were bored. The bird is a. Is it Shitong? Yeah, Shitong. Okay, Shitong. He is basically the watcher and oh my god, what's the word? There's this giant library in the middle of nowhere. It's in the sand. He is the watcher of knowledge in there. They go in, they learn some stuff. He goes, you can't leave because you've learned the stuff, and then he buries the place and disappears for the rest of the time. Season 2, episode 11. It's over halfway through the season. Jesus. And then there's the whole God. You were painting today. Nice. What were you painting? I'm actually about to be painting my bathroom later tonight, so that's fun. All right, here we go. Back we go with more Azula shit. The lesson's over, Azula. Oh my god, she's such a meanie. Can you stop thing? I'm having some technical difficulties. Did you see how she got so mad her fire turned blue? Oh my god, she's the best. Are you okay? Here, let me help you. I love how Ty Lee and May are literally just there for her. They have no character of themselves. They have no wants or needs. All their backstory has been eliminated because Azula just needs somebody to talk to. So much better. Yes, Azula. That's why every time Azula shows up, I get mad because they take all this shit away from it's over. Like Azula don't you're just for no reason. Azula, there's no point for Azula. There's no point for Azula to be here. Zero. It does nothing for the story. It does nothing for the current story. It's like they don't I don't understand. Is it they don't like Avatar or they don't like season 1, so they're in a hurry to get to season 2 because they like Azula? Why did we have or do we just need more girl power characters? Katara's not enough. We had to make Shu and what is it? And Omashu, the two people that were in love that made Omashu, they had to be lesbians. They couldn't just be why are we doing this shit? I don't understand. You don't need Ozai. You don't need Azula. Maybe if you want to do a little bit of flashback with Ozai and do flashback of stuff that happened with Zuko's mom and stuff and Azula, maybe you can get away with doing some of that stuff. But her being and then what are we doing with SB, man? Holy shit! And Alex, I don't know if you're here, but I saw you pop in the Discord. What's up, bro? How you doing? Hope you're feeling better, bro. And I was listening, but I know you were. I was listening, but the quip about the pirates in the canyon people refers to episode 9 and 11, which right? No, that's what I'm saying. That's why. So they mentioned taking on the king of Omashu. So it's 3 episodes they mentioned. SB, 4 actually. I'm sorry. So the king and Omashu that they showed. The pirates they didn't show. They eliminated. The canyon crawlers was another one they eliminated, and they also did the what's the cloud reader's name? What's her name? The woman that reads the clouds and the whole city is brainwashed by her. Oh God, what's her name? She's like a tarot card reader type thing that Katara gets obsessed with. She's a psychic. Do you remember her name? Yeah, the fortune teller chick. They mentioned that they saved the city from a volcano. So that's all episodes that they could have done, they should have done because it develops these characters. So why mention them at all? Oh, the Easter egg. I'm so tired of freaking Easter eggs and all that. It's like all they have done in the show is they walk or Aunt Wu. That's it. Aunt Wu. That's it. Yep. That's her. Absolutely. All they've done instead of doing these scenes that develop the characters and are fun and interesting is half the time they're walking around talking. Like that's what they did with the spirit world. He sits there for days, and she's over there going, "Oh." Then they go into the spirit world, and then what happens? Do they meet the monkey guy that can talk? No, they don't meet him. They walk around for another 10 minutes talking about how I'm the bridge between the spirit, and then a character that has no business being in this season of television shows up and tells them everything they need to know. Again, it's unbelievable. At least they got her right. What? Okay. What I am so I am so confused about what is Zuko's role in this world. So, is Zuko actually banished? Apparently, he is. Okay, so he's been banished. Okay, but why is it that every time Zuko is brought up in front of Ozai, Ozai seems to be giving him credit for stuff or defending Zuko like he's still second in line to be the prince? He shouldn't be. Ozai hates Zuko. Probably the only reason he didn't kill him was because he was second in line. That's why he banished him, so he could make the daughter that he loves, who's a firebending prodigy and is just like him, second in line for the throne. Right? He hates Zuko. Azula is just like him, and that's what he loves about her. That he's just a mini. Azula is just a mini Ozai. And Zuko is deemed weak, so he is banished because he hates him. So we're involving episodes 7, 8, 20 from season 2, episode 11 and 1 and 11. Which one is what's in episode 20 is what? Is it 20? 20 is when he's in the spirit realm and Zuko gets him in the Northern Water Tribe, right? What part of this is from episode 20? Yeah, and he only put that as a caveat because he needed to give him a way back if possible. But he also thought that was impossible. He didn't. It was impossible for him to find the Avatar. That's why he made that the one thing that he could do. And if he brought him back, guess what? Guess what? We see what happens when he's brought back into the fold. He's still hated. Oh, I don't know if we can. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess we could sort of call that including 20. I don't think so. I just think they wanted Zula in it, so they put her in it. I don't know that has anything to do with episode 20 if we're being fair. So now we have this Azula is jealous of Zuko? Seriously? Azula doesn't like Zuko because she's evil. Because she likes tormenting things. Because she takes pleasure from other people's pain and suffering. Because she's evil and screwed up. She doesn't need a motivating factor for why she hates Zuko. She just hates him. Like she does everybody. You could probably even say she hates Ozai. She hates everybody but herself and her own freaking wants and needs. It's not good enough. I'm perfect. It's not good enough. Oh, and what's her face thinks he's hot? Was she being sarcastic? That she's into Iroh? Please. Yeah, but that doesn't count. Like I don't that doesn't count to what I'm talking about. Right? I mean, she's jealous of Zuko because Ozai like keeps alluding that he's the first prince, which he would never do ever. The street oh geez. Oh my god. David, I don't disagree with you. She doesn't fit Azula at all. Why no? Why is he so sorry? I'm having trouble with I'm having some connection issues, so we're having trouble going back and forth. Hey, Iopa. I'm sorry. I keep doing that because it's Avatar. How are you? Azula's actress is not good. Not only is she not a good actress, she doesn't look like Azula at all. This chick would be better as Azula. At least she looks. I forget her name, but at least she looks like her. She looks very much. I actually think that's a great cat. Most of the casting is pretty spot on. I didn't like Azula from the start. I don't think she looks like Azula at all. Sorry, something got stuck in my ear. 1 second. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm coming. I apologize. Sorry. It's like a Twitch stream over here. Just a chair. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Oh, like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's put up a poll. We haven't put up a poll. Let's see. If everything will load, it would be nice. There we go. All right, let's put up a poll here. The last poll went good. Which character has the worst actor/actress? I think that's probably a good one. Let's go with that. Okay, so we're going to go with Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko. Oh wow, that's not okay. So let's take. We may have to do 2 rounds of this. We're gonna go with Azula. We got to get Azula in there. I thought you could put more things on your polls than just 4. Okay, well, we've got 4 going. All right. All right. Poll is up. Vote as you want. All right, continuing on. June. Did refresh my memory. I don't feel like Zuko had this big a problem hiring her. In fact, wasn't it his idea? Yeah, but she's a boss babe. That's right. It's it's terrible. I'm still very mad at them mentioning all the stuff we should have seen in the bar. Easy. If you pay them, they'll do what you paid them for. Why are we explaining how the mechanics of a mercenary? Like that's how bad this show is. We have to okay, viewers, this is how mercenaries work. 1, you hire them with this thing called money or something that they need. 2, they do the job for the money. 3, if they don't accomplish the task, they don't get paid the money. 4, if they don't have money, they can't eat. This, again, is how a mercenary works by Avatar. I this should be done and over with. Am I wrong? This should have been like, or why is this such a hard decision? Hire her. She's a tool. She's a weapon. She's a good tool. She has a dog that paralyzes things with its tongue and can sniff out anything. You know you just missed him. Why is this such a hard decision for him? Right. I thought Zuko hired her. Because he realized that, oh, hey, this thing's great at track. Not even her, the fucking dog. He realized that the dog was really good at tracking him. It could just as soon as they got the scent of the Avatar, it would take it right to him. Like he realized what a great tool this was for tracking him down. This show elaborates on how life works, so the viewer doesn't get confused. I don't know. It's very weird. No, it's not. Being able to make proper decisions without huffing and having a cry time because you don't want to hire a mercenary for some fucking reason. This is nuts. And this is where he should say, will you stop with the pie show references, Uncle? I don't give a shit. You don't need to know about the Avatar. All you need is a piece of something that smells with him. You should have asked, do you have something with his scent? That's it. Oh, and then what do you use? Oh, that's right. You use the thing that has her fucking scent on it that you never got from her. Her fucking necklace. So you have no way to track him down because you have nothing that any of the party has because you didn't do the thing where Zuko got Katara's freaking necklace. Yeah, I just checked. It seemed like Zuko went straight for her and knew of her already and wanted her. Right, that's right. She's widely known as being one of the best trackers, like in the Fire Nation or something, right? And they use Katara's necklace, right? It's the necklace grand like her mother's necklace that he uses to track her. They track freaking Katara, not Aang. That's why when Aang's in the spirit world, they go right to Katara, and Zuko's pissed off because Aang's not with them. What the fuck? It's dangerous for all of you. Why is it just dangerous for them? I fucking hate this so much. This is so bad, man. They're in the Earth Kingdom, but whatever. And yeah, he had Katara's necklace. Yeah, I spelled Katara wrong in the poll too. No, we haven't seen High Bye is all. We still haven't. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Why does he look like a freaking like snake or something? It doesn't look half bad. Why has he got claw marks in him too? Let's see here. Is there a single scene in the show that you just watch normally and without the usual "this is so bad" comments? There have been a few. There's been a few in there that's been like, oh, that was pretty good. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There hasn't been a ton, but there's been some. I think there was the talk between the mechanic guy and Sako when they were talking. There was a few sentences in there where they had a real conversation that was pretty good. Let's see. To be honest, I'd have to go back. I don't remember. There was I think there was something with Boomy that was okay that he sort of got a chuckle out of. There's been a few in there. It hasn't been like overwhelmingly, but there's been a few like pieces and sentences. Like I think High Bay looks good. I like at least the spirit, the mad High Bay. High Bay, is it High Bay? High Bay. I think he looks good. I still think this. I still think visually the show looks good. The costuming and all that. Like, and I think he looks good. I think this looks really good. So, um, so it's true. I'm just being honest. I know there was a few things in there, but I think I know Jet's swords and his fighting style were decent. It bothered me that Jet was even there where he was. That, a lot of this. I think a lot of the things that were sort of okay for me are overshadowed with how bad a lot of the stuff surrounding it is. I mean, I really don't like that we're five. This is about be 5 episodes in, and we don't care at all about Aang learning any of the other bending techniques or water bending or earth bending or anything. Aang is accomplishing nothing. I like Appa. Mumtak Tali. Boomy character was disappointing. I was hoping for more from Boomy, like in the animated series. Agreed. So was I. I think like this is the worst part about this show for me right now is I actually like how a lot like, and I wanted Boomy to be buffer when he took his shirt off, like, but the thing that's been really hard for me is because the story has failed on almost every level here. But the characters look the parts. The surroundings very much look good. I think Appa looks pretty good. I think he's a little dark, but I wish we had some more Appa. I wish we had more Momo. I wish we had more actual comedic flair instead of this forced comedy that we're getting in here. I really don't like that they've decided to drop scenes from the show is talking points in the bar or make fun of people, like, because I feel like that's poking at people that love the story, calling them Easter eggs. So it's a shame because they got a lot of things right until they started talking, and that's what's frustrating is as soon as they started talking that they've ruined all the characters. Even though they look like the character should, which is a big plus, the story has failed on every front when it comes to that, and it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. I didn't Appa's you didn't like I'm assuming didn't like Appa's appearance for the show. He never gets the spotlight to shine. He's just a flying tool that carries the main characters around and all that. Correct. And Appa is one of my favorite things about Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's extremely frustrating that he is barely around. I don't mind how he looks. I think he should be. I think it's a little bit dark in places where it should be lighter. But they don't treat Appa like a character. They treat him like a horse, or like you said, a flying tool. He is a character. Appa is an important character, just like Momo is an important character. Momo gets them out of a. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I meant to say I didn't feel Appa's presence in the show. Agreed, because he's not there. He's not there when he should be. Appa and Momo get them out of a lot of situations that they couldn't have if they weren't around. Appa, I joke with my kids all the time. Appa is the MVP of Team Avatar because every time they're in trouble and it looks like they're going to get caught or something bad's going to happen to them, Appa shows up and saves their ass. Whether it's with his tail, with his ability to fly, with him just defending them and giving them enough time to accomplish whatever they need. Momo will squeak into situations and get them keys or get them food or untie them or do all kinds of other things because why? Because they're attached to Aang, and in it's being attached to Aang, since Aang is attached to everybody else, they all form this family of sorts, right? Because Appa, who is fiercely loyal to Aang, sees that Katara and Sokka are fiercely loyal to Aang, so he becomes fiercely loyal to them. So he will do that's why we knew Appa was screwed from the beginning, from stage one of the show. Why? Because they show up first. He's already flying. It doesn't take him any time. He's just okay. He's been hibernating for 100 years, but he can fly. Second, I don't. How many times have we heard yip yip? Once. Aang has his whistle, and then when Aang gets caught, what happens? Katara just goes and hops on him like he's a taxi, and they're able to fly away with no coaxing from Aang, with not knowing Aang at all. Katara is able to fly him just fine because he's just a car, just a flying car. The first episode where Aang is having monologue with himself and hugs Appa, that's the only moment where he gets, yep, agreed. Yep, 100%. I don't care. If you can't do it, don't do it. Got you there? Okay. I watched the animated series 3 times and 2 times Legend of Korra. I'm true diehard fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, it's good to meet you, man. I'm glad you're here. You know what? I guess I am a diehard fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not as huge a fan of Korra as I am of Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I love the original. I've watched it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times with my kids. It is so great. There are so many good lessons and good messages in there for kids and for adults. And it's just so well done. It's just an entertaining series. And it's just a shame that this is what we got from it. I've heard 0 yip yips, but I wasn't here for episode 3. I think he says yip yip in episode 1. They say hip hip only once in the whole show. They say hip hip or yip yip. Yanan, what's up, brother? The more I hear about the show, the more it seems to be butchered. It is. It's completely butchered. 100% butchered. I feel like where I'm at now on the show is, I think, like they've done for many other adaptations, they made it for everybody else and not the people that are actually fans of the show. For some reason, they once again took a property that was vastly popular, had an existing fan base. Instead of making it for that fan base, they decided to make it for everybody else and piss all over the fan base. I think episode 6 was the one that has been said by a few as the best. Even Amber Sornapen, who was in full coat mode based off the early episode 1 screening, is spoiling on it hard because it's bad. It's terrible. Episode 6 is the one that's been decent. It's been boring so far. Big nothing burger. I'm gonna hit play again. I gotta go into my Discord if anybody wants to hop in. I'll share it again. It's it's bad. Who cares? You haven't bent it all anyways. What's the difference? It was 6. It's the Blue Spirit episode. I hate the what is the music? Sokka's dead. I'm gonna play it back. Sokka's dead. It makes zero sense they're in the spirit world. Zero. There's no reason for them to be here. They should be dealing with problems at the village. There's no reason to change this. They even went to the village. So have them go to the village first. Have them witness the attack and the people getting stolen. Have Aang follow him back to the ruins. Have him commune, with the Avatar. Have him disappear, and then have Sokka and Katara go. I don't know where he went, and go back to the village. I don't understand. I don't understand why you can't just do that. Why do they have to be here? It's hard to find stuff that's good. All right, here we go. Sokka's dead. I've been watching what was it? There's some other stuff I watched. I've been watching older stuff. I watched Beverly Hills Cop the other day. It was fun. So he just flew through the air about, I don't know, 30 feet. He's dead. Sokka's dead, everybody. That's right. Sokka was taken captive. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Right. That's why he's so motivated. Then Katara's in this town worried about both of them. They're gone for over a day. Aang comes back without Sokka and then has to go back, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Masters of the Air has been good. Yeah, I've been enjoying that too. I haven't seen the latest episode yet. The hell was that? Agreed. Aang L. Jackson. I love it. I love it. And you're 100% right. I fucking love it. I love your avatar picture. I love it all. It's the best. I freaking love it. Hi, Louise. How are you? How is he just fine? How is he just fine? Please tell me he has a cracked rib or something. What? SB, help me out here. What is this? What? What? What is happening? What is happening? Me no like pain. Pain is right. He just got launched through the air by a freaking slap. By a freaking 15-foot monster. Yeah, that's worse. It's great. It's been the highlight of me watching this. Aang L. Jackson. Why is this wolf communicating with Sokka about how much pain High Bay is in? How far away did they knock him that they can't find him? And he's sitting over here alone with the wolf with fucking 18 tails. How come Aang can fly without his glider? Ding! Very good. You're right on the same wavelength as me. Without his glider or without going into Avatar form at all. Only Zaire and Guru Lakama can fly, right? Yes. Also, why is it half the time Aang is without the glider? He never has his glider, and all of a sudden, it just shows up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I have my glider now. Oh, I don't have my glider now. Oh, I have my glider now. Like, I know they just went into the spirit world, but he doesn't have his glider again. He's without a glider again. And now we're talking to now instead of the wolf talking to Aang, who is the bridge between worlds and the person that should be communicating with spirits, the wolf is sitting over here wherever he came from, whatever it is. It's over here talking to Sokka because reasons. Maybe Sokka hit his head, and I guess Hybe knocked Sokka about 18 miles away, so because they can't find him, even though they're physically looking for him right now, they can't find him. So why is the wolf Yue? Please somebody tell me that this isn't Yue. Is the wolf gonna be Yue's spirit? It's Yue. Are you serious? Is that Yue? Is that Yue? I just fucking guessed it out of the blue because it sounded like. Uh, why? 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 Why is Yue a fox in the spirit world? It is her. It's her. Why? Why is she in the spirit world? Why does she know about High Bay? Why does she know anything about anything that's going on? The wolf is Yue. Is Princess Yue. Because it's cool. Wait, what was that? Wait, what the fuck was that? No, it's gonna be her spirit, SB. The fox. Okay, so I'll break it down for you because for some reason I can speak idiot. Yue is this is her spirit in the spirit world because we had to have Yue meet Sokka and think he was cool before getting to the Northern Water Tribe. So she's a fox in the spirit world because that's her spirit because she has a spiritual connection to the spirit world because she's actually the moon, partially the moon goddess. Got it? Even though she didn't know she had that deep a connection, she knew that the moon, helped her, but she didn't know that she was that spiritual person until, uh, you know, things went down in the Northern Water Tribe, and a certain, fish was killed. That's correct. So what happens here? I didn't see it the first time. Oh, so she's dead. Koh just got her. She's done. It's over. Koh just stole her face. Yeah, she speculated after it's dead. Yeah, she didn't really know what happened. Her parents did though, I think. I don't remember. Regardless, she should not be here as a three-tailed fox. Now Katara's dead because Koh just got her. It just got her. It was right there. Did you miss it? Let's see if we can go back. Let me slow it down here. Let me bring it up. This was the Face Stealer. Face Stealer just got her. She's dead. Right? She's dead. You show any emotion, you're done. Well, I'm pretty sure that was emotion she just showed. It's all out of whack. Yep. Oh, so here it is. So in here, Koh has to feed on their fear before he can take the face. Okay, but he just scared her, and he already has her face. So I'm not sure how that makes sense, Killer Beast. All the switch ups does not make any sense at all. It's all out of whack. Yep, it's completely out of whack. Nate, correct, but the show they do not establish CO as I think you mean Koh as an emotion stealer. Oh, he's just there. Okay, great, wonderful. So we take a really cool character and we make him into another nothing burger. Awesome. That sounds about right. Okay, wait a second here. So are we doing a flashback for her? Are we really doing this? We had to get more Grand in here, right? Yes, apparently she's in a vision. I know she has a vision of something. I forget when it happens though. That she has a vision or something, doesn't she? I don't remember when. It definitely wasn't Koh. Oh, I wonder how much they. I really wonder how much they paid Grand's actress because they're just getting as much screen time out of her as they possibly can. What about the season two? I'm not. What do you mean of the show? Of this show? I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. Tolly. Hide her now. Brother and sister went into the cave of the two lovers instead of Aang and Katara. Yep, who are not siblings. They were trying to promote some incest shit with that change. And why are they lovers? Exactly. I Aang L. Jackson, we are on the same page, man. I said all about that, all that stuff, like as I've been watching that. Exactly right. Why are I think when Sokka and Katara held hands, she's pregnant now too. You missed that part because they're lovers. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? It's not much of a party. It's more of a post-mortem almost. Same wavelength. That's right. Aang L. Jackson has found the right place. I'm telling you, buddy. We've been saying the same things. Now we have a flashback. Indeed, it does sound weird. I'm not sure what the hell they were thinking. Have no idea what they're thinking. Let alone why the band is out there worshiping the front of a cave that they're never going to go into for no reason, because it leads to the throne room or some shit instead of, under the mountain, because that all makes sense, right? And now we're still in this flashback. I should have timed how long this flashback takes. When did she have this? Didn't she have this flashback? Isn't it later? I forget exactly when this happens. She has a flashback. No, they're worse, Nick. Much, much worse. 3 is probably the worst one of the series so far. 4 is just as bad. 5 is not an improvement. No. I heard 6. Everybody's told me 6 is better. So. The hell is going on? The entire live action or the entire cartoon? Sidhan. Is it Sidhan? Sidant? I've watched the cartoon series several times through. I am watching this live with everybody here. The cartoon I've watched through, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. I've watched it several times through with my family, myself, my family, my kids. We've watched it quite a few times. Enjoy the heck out of it. Do you think she's gonna bloodbend? Oh no, I hope she doesn't. When built on a foundation of shite in episodes 1 through 5, how does that work? I don't know, man. I haven't got to 6 yet. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to take them as they come, to be honest. 3 was really bad. They shoved like 4 storylines together, including Jet, Omashu, and the Northern Air Temple storyline with the Mechanist. Boomy was a complete a-hole to Aang, and they shoved 2 more storylines together in there. And then at the beginning of this one, they told us about all the episodes that we wanted to see but didn't. So yeah, it's been good. It's been great. Nothing makes sense at all. Change things just for the sake of changing things. There are no strategic changes that makes a single. Yep, nothing. It all doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. You're absolutely right. You are on the same wavelengths as me. It's changes that make no sense. I don't understand why they did it. It physically and mentally makes the story worse. Every change they made makes everything worse. The characters are worse. The story as a whole is worse. The plot makes no sense. The characters are unlikable the way they've done them. Like I'm not attached to any of these characters right now. I don't like Aang. The fact that I don't like Aang is a serious problem. Like, how can I not like Aang? Aang is one of the most likable characters of any fantasy property I've ever watched or read or seen. Aang is instantly likable. Wasn't she a waterbender? When does this flashback happen in the cartoon, guys? Can you refresh my memory? I don't remember. Does that looks like Commander Zhao? Oh, he lit a fireball. Oh, it's young Katara. It's intense. Why is this taking so long? So Katara got her mom killed? Is that what I'm supposed to take from this? What's up, Zax? So is this flashback just supposed to tell me that she got her mom killed because she tried to bend and her mom covered for her? So the dude lit her on fire? Like, somebody explain it to me. Is that not what we're supposed to get from this? Because that's sure how it looks from here was his mom said hide. Her mom said hide, and she did a bad job of hiding. And then instead of trying to stay hidden and let her deal with it, she tried to waterbend. The guy saw her waterbend, so she had to fess up to waterbending, and then she fried him, or then he got fried. Just asking. I mean, that's Boomy was a miss on every level. Yes, Boomy was terrible. Hey, Nathan and Steve. Wait, did we do it again? Nathan and Steve coming after your gimmick with the ginger. I was told they keep telling me not to lose the beard. What is that? I don't have it on screen. Is this the insane clown posse all over again? I mean, I'm only watching it through because I'm this far committed, and I feel like we need to be calling this shit out. This is terrible. Like, and then acting like they've done justice to this story is even worse. It's just not even close. Jump scare. So she's dead twice over. Koh's got her soul, man. Mud World. Mud World. He said Mud World. He said Mud World. Why is his face in a toilet? Why are we spending time on these flashbacks? What? It did not. They could have done it, Zach. They just haven't told the story at all. They just decided to do some bullshit. I mean, it's like saying, like, honestly, it's like saying, like, at live action, One Piece couldn't work. It shouldn't work, but they made it work. This could have worked if they just told the story. They got the character designs right. They just didn't tell. They're not telling the story. It's like, okay, well, I guess this confirms no Bato scene, so we're not going to get the whole Bato scene. We're not going to get the scene that Nerporeal liked about Aang, struggling with his jealousy and them getting mad at him for crumpling up the map to find the his father, and him having to deal with that, and them getting mad and deciding to forgive him and go with him. We're not going to get all that. All the lessons we learned from Avatar. We're not going to do them all because we'd rather do shitty flashbacks. Well, like, since she's pregnant, because you held hands in the cave of love. Oh God, such bullies. They're so mean to Sokka. Game of Thrones audience. There you go. I still can't believe that somebody that I can't believe that's what they said, that they made this for the Game of Thrones audience. That is like totally talk about not knowing what the hell you've been given and how to like. Oh, is this where we get the jump scare from the Face Stealer again? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Jump scare. Blah! It's one of those things like when the OG creators left, I wasn't sure whether it was because they were fucking around or the other people or these people were fucking around, and it's quite clear now that these people are fucking around because they haven't they've screwed it all up. They've screwed it all up completely, and at this point, the amount of fuckery that they've done, Koh should have both of their Katara and Sokka are both dead. Why is he acting like this? There's been no mention of him having to talk like this. They forgot. They forgot the whole you're not supposed to show emotion lines to this guy. Like, is it just me? Like, please, like the whole thing where you're not supposed to show any emotion to this guy or he'll steal your face was never discussed. Obviously, it was never discussed because Sokka and Katara are in there showing emotion and getting their faces stolen, and they're dead. So why is he acting this way? Oh, because they did it. It's like because the show did it. So we have to have him talk with no emotion here. They never said that he needed to do that in the show. That was never said. There's no reason for him to be acting this way. Because they just said, oh, Sokka and Katara don't belong here, which is true, but not why. And not that if you're not careful, he'll steal your face if you show emotion of any kind. It was never stated. Yes, I know. Right. So we haven't seen Roku yet, so fuck it. Because right, he went to Roku and Roku said he needed to talk to him, and then but to be careful because he'd steal his face if he showed any emotion. Right? Yeah. I hate this. What the hell is going on? Oh, fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me? No, yeah, I like that. Yes, like it's just because yeah, I agree with that. That's why I wasn't sure what was going on when they left. It's like it could have been a good thing, it could have been a bad thing. Who knows what, right? So, but in hell, who if they stayed, who knows if this would look any better? Like I don't know, right? So it's all speculation at the point. They could have made one. They could have wanted to even make even more changes. I don't know. I hate this. Yeah, we don't like this. Isn't really the core. Yeah, I know some people. I'm not. I understand some people like Korra. I'm not a big Korra fan. I liked book one was okay. I really wasn't a fan of the rest, but not really a place for that discussion. What the hell is this? Why? Why are we doing this? Is this supposed to be? Is this like the Ira scene from freaking Korra? Yeah, she did kill all the avatars. That's true. So this is Iroh. This is the Iroh scene. You think so? You think this is still him tricking him? It would be better if it is, because this is him choosing to stay back This should be Roku. No shit. You haven't done anything yet. It must be. And not sure what three minutes you're watching. No shit. You don't know anything. That's the first thing we've agreed on. How about you start bending first? Wait, the fog of lost souls, isn't that in a different episode? Isn't the fog of lost souls the second time they're in the spirit world with? Am I remembering? I don't. I feel like the fog of lost souls is another episode, another season. I guess they are. I don't know what they're doing. He should fucking know this. I really want to just. This is so just. No shit. Oh god. Why did we steal the last Avatar's the last Airbender or last Samurai's music too? Just saying. Just saying. Why is he talking to himself? He's literally talking to himself. Remixing shouldn't be done if it's not going to make sense to the audience. Making a carbon copy could have been making a carbon copy could have been much more sense. It's just dumb. There's places you can intermix things, but they had the time. They should have just made a carbon copy of it. They could have moved some stuff around here or there. Like I still think the first season they could have stretched it out, made the first season the solstice, him getting to the fire temple, talking to Roku in person, and the end of the season could have been them escaping on Appa. That would be a good place to stop and head into season 2 to heading for the Northern Water Tribe. and you could move things around, but it's just they haven't moved things around. They haven't remixed stuff. They've just they butchered it. It's just they've chopped it up into a bloody sushi. No SB. They did Roku so dirty, like all characters. None of like we haven't even seen Roku yet. I think the actor for Ozai could be fine. I just don't think he should be in this show yet. And he's not acting. I mean, he's not acting like he should. That's part of the problem. Is Ozai wouldn't give a crap about Zuko. So this is what you guys were telling me about. He just leaves them in the spirit world. So wait, he doesn't. Wait, he doesn't visit Roku in the spirit world either. Oh my god. Man, I am so glad Zuko took outstanding fucking notes, or he'd never know how to go anywhere. I swear, like this freaking diary that Zuko had. Why did he just bury a nut? Good job, you buried an acorn, dude. Like you barely even like what? Yes, you can. That's how you gotta get there. You're gonna fly all the way to the Fire Nation by yourself? What? Are you serious? The fire he's written wrong. Like he's not the fire. I don't know what the Fire Lord. Like I just don't think he should be in it at all right now. Can we not? I don't want to see any more Azula, please. What is happening with Azula? I don't understand. Why are the archers? Wait, okay, I have to say it. I have to. You guys, take a look at the archers here. Hold on a sec. Yes. What's up, Aldan? How are you? A lot of characters look right. This is the best statement. A lot of characters looked right, but they are all written so wrong. That sums up the show right there. They look the part, not Azula, but the characters act and are written completely not how they should act. Or all right, there are our so here are our archers. The best archers in the world. They have supernatural aim. They're good enough to even take on the Avatar with arrows. Here are our archers, guys. That's true. At least they look right. They couldn't get that right in Wheel of Time. That's 100% true. Anybody see a problem with our archers? Not a huge one. I guess we need to wait to see all of them. I just want to know why. No, they're in play with the Blue Spirit. So they're in play. They're all women. Why? Why are they all women? Why can't? Why are they all going to be women? Are they like when they come in the next episode when they're attacking Aang and all that? If they're even in the next episode, I have no idea. Why are they all women? Why can't there be a mix? Apart from the girl bossing everything up, at least that's where the intersectionalism starts and ends so far. There no, they've made so the archers they've changed the genders of all of them. Oma and Shu are gay lovers for some reason. There's stuff in here. We spent way too much time on Katara. It's just crazy. I'm towards the end, I think, Nate. The all women superior archers are now with Commander Zhao because not because he requested them or took over by his strength of conviction or because he was making moves to out finesse Zuko, but because Azula suggested to the Fire Lord that Zhao should get the archers. And the Fire Lord said, "Okay, Azula, why not? But your brother's better than you, so you should be mad, Azula, because Zuko's better than you." And then she goes, Zuko's not better than me. I'm going to be mad about it. And she goes and throws fireballs. And then May and Ty Lee have to go, "You're the best, Azula." And she's like, I'm better than Zuko. Oomph. Yeah. Oh, God. Are you a big Avatar fan, Eldan? We haven't talked about it. I'm trying to get a group of people together when this is all done to have a chat about how bad this has gone awry. I don't care if it's a mix, SB. I really don't. Throw some women in there, throw some men in there, have them. I really don't care. It's the fact that they've overtly made them all women that bothers me. Why? Just mix it up. Just mix it up. Why is Oma and Shu gay lesbian lovers? There's no reason for it. Why? Why is he flying? He is flying all the way from basically Omashu into the Fire Nation on his glider. I hate this so much. This little freaking monologue at the end. Is that really it? I thought Roku was in this. That was the whole episode? Nothing happened. That was it? The Fire Nation blockade, yes. Where's the. He's flying into the Fire Nation alone. Zuko's not on his tail. Zhao doesn't follow him there. Zhao is just given the archers because Next episode, Roko the Wet Noodle. Is she actually in the next episode? You are lucky Aang is still a boy and not a non-binary, though I am sure at some point, I'm sure there are someone out there that, well, why not? Because he's shown no interest in Qatar at all. I mean, he might as well be the way he's acting, right? I mean, it's like he flies there because he finds notes in Zuko's diary again. So what the hell would he be doing if he didn't have Zuko's diary? Why is it what the hell was Zuko doing riding around freaking locations of Avatar shrines in a little notebook? What is this? The Last Crusade? Is this the fucking Indiana Jones? Like, oh, we have the Grail diary. We have everything we need. Ha! We can find the cup of Christ now. The actors were set up for failure since the OG creators left. They think that remixing means putting everything in a blender and serving it up to the audience. That, you know what? And as Aldan said, I think that's actually a pretty good description because that's what they've done. And in this episode, it sort of pissed me off the most because you have the prior two episodes where we're in Omashu and we do the Jet storyline and the Machinist storyline that make no sense in Omashu. And then at the beginning of this episode, we have them talking about the secret no, they're talking about what the canyon crossing, they're talking about the volcano episode, and they were talking about one other episode, all episodes that we should have saw, but we didn't. But they drop them as Easter eggs. It's unreal. It's unreal. They've just completely butchered this thing. The next episode is supposed to be apparently the best of the season. I guess we'll see. I don't think there is, Nick. I don't really like everything I have seen has been a lot of people saying that this was a serious miss and that Netflix failed on every level. Even major outlets have said that. Like one I saw, one that my son gave to me that made me like Jesus, like go, oh my God, what am I in for here? Was that they said at least they called the M. Night Shyamalan movie better because at least it was only 2 hours of time wasted. That's how that seems to be the general consensus over this, is that this is a severe miss. And everybody seems to be in agreement. Even people that seem to like this are like, well, like it's not as bad. It's not as I've heard a lot of. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Not as good. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. It's still not great, but it's not as bad as I was expecting it was going to be. So, like once again, our expectations are in the toilet. So, some people are giving it a pass because it's not as bad as they expected. It's still bad, but it's not as bad as they expected, so they're giving it a pass. Exactly? What is the Machinist even? He has no business being in Omashu. The whole episode 3 storyline makes no sense. The Machinist has no business being in Omashu, and then him being guilted into making stuff for the Fire Nation because of why? Because why? He doesn't want people to get hurt? Well, he's not in charge of anything. He's in charge of his son. So that doesn't fly. And then on top of that, in episode 4, it just proves why it doesn't work with him in Omashu, because as soon as he goes to Boomy the king does what? He rounds up all the Fire Nation spies and gets rid of them, which is exactly what he should have done in the first place. So that's why having the Machinist in Omashu doesn't work. It's a self-own. They do exactly the thing that he should have done when they first came after him, if they even came after him, which was go to the authorities and they would take care of the firebenders. Well, guess what? They did exactly that in episode 4. It makes no sense. Whichever episode is the one where it was Zuko with the Zuko arc was the best of the pretty bad bunch. Not sure if it was 6, 7, or 8. Will be funny to watch you watch it, bro. So I think that's 8 because 8 is the blue spirit. So wait a second. So hold on a second. Let me work this out in my head. So tell me if I'm close here, guys. So Aang is now at Roku's temple. It's not the solstice, but who cares, right? So he's at Roku's place. So are you guys telling me that he goes to Roku's place? He communes with Roku. I am guessing that maybe I might be thinking too much. So are we saying that from Roku's tower, does Commander Zhao capture Aang at Roku's tower, and Zuko has to break him free as the Blue Spirit, and then he goes and saves his friends from the Face Stealer? Or am I thinking, or does that even make too much sense? That's what happens? What in the... So, man, I guess freaking Koh isn't very hungry. And Appa and Momo are just sitting there in the forest watching them. Not eating, not doing anything. How can this episode be better just from that? I don't understand. So he goes, he talks to Roku, which apparently does nothing. He comes out, gets captured. Then Zuko frees him so he can go back and save Katara and Sokka from the Face Stealer. How? Appa went on safari? What? Probably not getting like a bad trip, probably. What do you mean Appa went on safari? Are you serious? Like, are they doing a bad rendition of Appa's Lost Days? Is that what they're doing? Just wait to see how Koh gets defeated. Oh my god. Oh, that was a joke. It would be fine. I would rather see Appa go on his lost days by himself. Oh, he has been on Survivor the whole season, hasn't he? No, because you could get some joy out of Picasso painting. I'm not sure how much joy I'm getting out of this. It's getting worse with each episode is making more and more irritated. So let me see where this poll's at. I'm gonna put up another quick poll, even though you guys are all. So Azula gets the crown prize of worst actress. I think I probably agree with that. Should I do a... All right. All right. I put up a quick poll for everybody that's here. I have to get going here in a second to start making dinner for the fam. So let me know if you guys are here. Let me know what you think of the poll. And yeah, I don't know. I'm glad. Thank you for the new people that have come. Iopa, good to see you again here today. Aang L. Jackson, I love the avatar, man. I really do. I can't get enough of it. I've had a few other new people in here too. Good to see you again, Sky High. Aldan, as always. Killer Beast has been here too. Good to see you, buddy. We had a few other people. I thought we had a few other new friends show up. Oh, Mumtek Tali, good to see you. We're on the very much the same wavelength. So good to see you here. I hope you enjoyed my comments about the show. I'm sorry for all of us that this show is not what we want it to be. It was a tough finale. Ugh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they did. They had to have used it up because, well, there you go. It does get better for a little bit, man. Then you'd best get some whiskey for the. I don't, Alden. You're a very much more forgiving person than I am. I don't understand how the next episode can be at all good from what I just heard, but I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. What's for dinner? And when can I come get my plate? Whenever you want, man. Spaghetti and meatballs with, if with the option of meatball sandwiches, if they want. So, yeah. So I want to say yes, but I don't want to give more money to Netflix. Well, the money's already in the bank, or the money's already there. Me and like 6 other people share the account, so it's not like me not watching it is gonna take any money away from them. So, yeah. Let's see where we're at here. 8 votes, and we're at 75 to 25. All right. So we got a lot of yeses. 9 votes at 78. We got another yes. All right. Well, okay. Yeah. You probably need to do the last 2 together, maybe not 3. Okay. Well, yeah. I think I figured a lot of people have been saying the last 2 sort of need to be done together. So I acknowledge that. So it may just be the best way for me to get through all 3 of them, so we can move on to reviews and talking about it with others and live streams and stuff, because I know there's people that got a lot to say. So 3 hours of torture. Hey, I've been there, man. I watched Wheel of Time. Come on. The funny thing, the OG show is available on Netflix as well, and it was their highest watched show of all. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, it also stayed on the top 10 for the longest period of time of any show that's been on Netflix. If I remember right, Avatar: The Last Airbender stayed when it first got on Netflix. It stayed in the top 10 for the longest of any show, and that was like for several months or something like that. Yeah, but I don't think my 3 hours is giving them anything, but I'm gonna watch them anyways at some point. I've come this far, so it's just a matter of whether I'm gonna watch all of them tomorrow morning or if I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. So, uh, you know, part of me is at the point where I'm this committed. I'm not gonna stop watching it. I need to finish the series so I can have a educated decision and start making some reviews, go deep diving into some reviews, and give some takes, and let other people jump in and get their takes out there as well. Because look, it's been quite interesting. It doesn't. I don't know who likes this. Like, I'm not like I've had no. That's not true. I've had some people say that it's okay and that they're enjoying it for what it is, but it's not the cartoon, and it's not nearly as good as the cartoon. I haven't had anybody yet try and say that it's better and what they did is better, and it's better than better than it would be if they just didn't make the changes they made. So, uh, I haven't heard anybody say that. So yeah, whew, man. So well, I'm glad I got this one done. I wasn't sure if I was going to have the time this afternoon to watch 5, so thankfully I did. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining in the Discord. I'm going to close it out now, and I will be here for sure. It was whether it's going to be the 3 or just 6. Regardless, I'll be here around 8:30 starting to watch either 6 or all 3. But we'll start regardless at 6:30 tomorrow morning. And then once all the shows are watched, we'll start planning on some live streams for opinions and review. We're going to review each episode at length, Probably. We'll see if I have the energy. Some Avatar: The Last Airbender fans seem to be genuinely enjoying that to some degree, but I really don't get that. If I was a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'd be pissed as fuck. So there, it's this weird phenomenon, Iopa, that when somebody's favorite fandom, it's their turn to be made into a live action series. We face the same thing with Wheel of Time, since that's a big one for me. Um, the fans, the super fans that are all in, they sort of can't come to terms that their thing has been butchered, and they are just happy that it's their 5 minutes for their show to be in the limelight. And they can't really understand that what they're watching isn't a quality product. So they just sort of, they're just happy that their thing is got their 5 minutes in the sun. And it's sad because I think that's also a reason why a lot of our entertainment is going to shit, is because people who should be the most outspoken about why these things are bad, and saying, why would you do this to my beloved property, are not. They're just clapping and being happy about it because uh, their show is having their 5 minutes and it's out front, and it's has a because it's getting its air date. It could grow in popularity and have more people like it, right? So um, they don't call it out. They just are happy that it's in the news, and it's unfortunate, because I think that's why we're getting more crap like this and not quality entertainment, because the people that should be calling it out aren't calling it out. They're just happy to see Avatar in the news. So, but I'll always call it out. Go watch stuff like, for me, Masters of the Air. Go watch that show. That's a great show. Watch that. Hell, I'm watching a Lionel Messi documentary. I know it's a documentary, but I'm watching that. So go watch some old stuff. I was watching SG1. I watched Beverly Hills Cop 2 last night. That was fun. There's, you just got to go. Fortunately, a lot of times you got to go back to find good. So, or hell, you know what? Watch all 3 late seasons. Books Air, Earth, and Fire. Or I'm sorry, Water, Earth, and Fire of the Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon. It's worth your time. I know you know that. So, do you think the Avatar universe should grow into a big franchise, cinematic franchise? I don't know. I think it should. I think it should. I think it could. I think the stories are there. I am very curious. I'm extremely curious what's going to happen with Avatar Studio. The original creators created Avatar Studios to do more Aang stories. I think there's supposed to be a movie with Aang coming out here next year. I think in 2025. It's an animated movie about Aang post Firebenders and post the Fire Lord fight. I don't know if it delves in some of the comics or not, but I think there's room for Avatar to grow. The problem is to just don't dumb it down and don't remix it. Just keep the characters the same, and do things that they would do. So we'll see. We'll see. The Netflix series this could have been amazing, Louise. This could have been amazing. I was hoping it was going to be amazing at first. My first initial take seeing the trailer was, wow, this looks like it really could be good, and it could have been amazing. But it's just not. It's just they decided to do some weird crap, and it's a huge letdown. It's a huge letdown. So I don't know, and that's true too, SB. I don't know. I won't know until we see it. Right? We won't know anything until we see it. And when we see it, we just have to call it out, right? And talk. Give our honest opinions, whether we agree or not. That's cool too. It's always about the conversation, right? So, this one's a weird one where a lot of people. Some people do enjoy it, but they're saying that it's not even close, and it's not even close to the original, and that it would have been a lot better if they just stuck with the original. And that seems to be the general consensus, even for people that are enjoying it, is that they may enjoy it, but it could have been a lot better. And that's sad. That's pretty sad to me that this is such a mess. So, but yep. So I gotta go cook up some meatballs. Have a great night, guys. If you're interested in bourbon streams, Nurporial or Nurporial life forms, hanging out with Alex and Nathan. Hopefully, I'll be over there checking them out later. And if not, then tomorrow morning, the big one. We're gonna roll on to the end. Probably, most likely, we're gonna try and get all 3 done. So, hopefully, we see you guys there. Hopefully, I don't lose my brains. And thank you all so much for being here tonight and this morning too. Everybody that was here this morning as well. I hope I see you tomorrow morning. I hope you're all members and got the notification bell on. I hope. Thank you. Well, not members. Well, members would be cool. I hope you're all subscribed. Hit that notification bell for the next streams. And thank you so much, all of you. It's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure talking to all of you. You guys, I'm glad you've been here. I'm glad you're chatting. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I'm not alone. It's nice to know you're not alone out there. So thank you so much. We will see you very soon. Bye. Have a great night.